saw Jordan Dales. Get this shit going, man. I saw Jordan Dales. No, they over there. I saw Jordan Dales.
When marine biologist Christine Figener filmed her colleagues pulling the New Jersey Grape Street Crips is a set of the Grape Street Crips gang that originated in the Jordan Downs public housing complex, which is located between Grape Street and 100.
What's the deal, man? What's going on with that, man?
The New Jersey Grape Street Crips have followed many of the same traditions and protocols of the Grape Street Crips and other Grape Street gangs. Visible demonstrations of gang affiliation, such as an identification with the colors purple and blue, which appear in clothing, hats, and bandanas worn by members. Symbolic use of the number 103.
You got an intro song?
Celebrations on October 3rd, also styled as 10 Drink Day, in reference to the founding of the gang in LA. Greeting each other with the phrases, "What's up, and what's
What
up?"
kind of intro you got going, my boy?
Tattoos, slogans, and hand gestures signifying membership in the New Jersey Grape Street Crips, and the use of a system of rules and regulations governing admission.
Off top, man. You know, ain't number positivity, man, right here.
The rules governing the New Jersey
No negativity at all.
among other things. The hierarchical power structure in which members are given designations or rank signifying their
All
status.
love and respect, man.
Ranks include from senior rank to junior rank, triple OG. OG is short for original gangster, double OG, OGG, BG4, baby gangster, followed by overseers, enforcers, and individual members, who are referred to as soldiers. A system of discipline and punishment for those members who violated rules, failed to carry out orders from higher-ups, or disrespected the gang, in which offending members could be stripped of rank, placed on probationary status, and/or physically assaulted or killed. And see a system of incentives in which members who desire to maintain or rise in rank and stature within the New Jersey Grape Street Crips were fined, expected, and required to put in work, which meant engaging in murders, shootings, physical assaults,
What's the deal, man? What's going on?
robberies, extortion, and other criminal activities. The members
What's going on out there, man? It's Sunday. I know everybody winding down, getting ready for the week, ready to get to the money. You know what I mean? Off top, yeah, you can email me at GrapestreetTV@gmail.com. GrapestreetTV@gmail.com.
Who were arrested in a coordinated takedown in May 2015 were separately charged with drug trafficking, physical assaults, and witness intimidation. The New Jersey Grape Street Crips control drug trafficking and other criminal activities in various areas,
Nipsey Hussle.
including the area of Sixth
What's
Avenue,
the deal with Nipsey?
Street, and public housing complexes.
A real legend like Nipsey, man.
And the former James Baxter Terrace complex. Each of these neighborhoods and public housing complexes was controlled by a leader who was responsible for overseeing the New Jersey Grape Street Crips operations and for authorizing criminal activity on behalf of the enterprise. Gang members frequently used social media, including Instagram and YouTube, to disseminate the rules of the gang. Since early as 2003, Corey Hamlin, aka Lizzie, aka C. Blaze or Castor Troy, was the leader of the enterprise. He adopted the name C. Blaze due to his heavy marijuana smoking during his teenage years. He changed it to Blizzy to add a little flair.
What's going on? What type of reviews y'all trying to get, man? I'm trying to get these interviews together for y'all, man.
He left the team because of issues relating to the team policies. Before he knew it, he was back in the bricks.
Yeah, man, and they hit me with that. Nipsey Hussle, man, he went to school with us. He went to school in Watts at Markham Junior High and all that. Yeah, Nipsey went to school with us. Like I said, I'm getting these interviews together for y'all, man. I'm gonna bring y'all some real street interviews, man. Some real street dudes. We try to stay away from the, half-ass OGs and all that shit.
And his trusted deputies, including Welch's, who, among other things, would hold gang meetings and collect money from fellow gang members to provide to Blizzy. Blizzy also decided, among other things, which gang members would be promoted to higher ranks. For example, in or around this time, Blizzy had a message sent to Concepcion, aka Wax, promoting Co-Conspirator 1 to the rank of G. Corey Batts, aka C. Murder, was another leader up in the gang. He controlled drug trade in the Court Street location under Blizzy, specifically on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Newark. He wasn't selling small quantities either. He was a major heroin distributor for the Grape Street Crips. C. Murder was flipping bricks. August 14th, 2006. C. Murder
Yeah, I'm working on stuff like that, like, you know what I mean, how to edit certain shit out, and, you know what I mean, give y'all a good presentation, like introduction about myself, and I got like interviews coming up, and just a lot of things, can't be spoken on. I'm just one of those cats that grew up in all the bullshit and was with all the bullshit and got caught up doing a lot of time and all that shit. But I've been involved in all the shit, man. That's why I got so much knowledge. I've been on both sides of the gun, been on both sides of the, you know what I mean, the situations of beef, in and out of jail.
About 2 weeks later, while fleeing from police officers, Mushi dropped the same gun. 5 days after that, Mushi hid away.
I got a few documentaries. Like, I'm really working on a documentary, but as far as interviews, I got a few interviews lined up. I just pick and choose my questions to be asked. I had a long journey and I'm gonna bring it out slowly but surely.
Lizzie spoke with Co-Conspirator 4 about the sale of bricks of heroin that Lizzie had received from City. In May, Lizzie began.
I'm working on a lot. I'm trying to finish a book called Snakes and Rats. Basically gonna cover the street. That's a little shit that, you know what I mean, been going on out here.
Shot several times outside his clothing store in the city South Ward. John Leroy Simmons was shot
What's the
several
deal? What's the
times in
deal,
the
man?
torso and
Shout
head
out to
near
Big League
Washington
TV, man.
Avenue. Officers responded
Big
to the
League
scene
TV.
at
I'm chilling, man.
7:30.
It's shit.
From the shot spotter's
Sunday.
detection system,
Winding down, getting ready for the week.
residents
For Money Making Monday.
in Oak Brook Square Apartments. A couple of days later, on June 19, 2010, during a family cookout on Garside Street in Newark, Homicide confronted an individual about a drug debt. Homicide and several other gang members left the cookout to retrieve
Yeah, for real. Good looking out, man. That's like
more than a
things I'm working on. Basically, like the book and
who was not involved in
the documentary. Because the documentary is like on a whole nother level. Like something you just don't want to put out on YouTube like that fast. You want to work with filmmakers and people that can bring some money to the table and tell a real story. It's eventually gonna be on YouTube, but you know, you wanna have the increments right. The book situation, like shopping for publishers, and getting it really proofread. But yeah, I got a lot. Like my plan is just to shake the youth up, man. Really make a change and let people know. You know what I mean? You can really make a change for yourself. Like it don't matter how deep in the game that you got and how many felonies, how many times you've been to jail. Like you can still make a change. There's plenty of jobs, and plenty of money opportunities out here for us. Like as far as man, like people need to take advantage of all these opportunities out here. Like especially like truck driving and all that.
After being charged by the Essex County Prosecutor's Office with the attempted murder.
Only man, what's the deal, man?
During the discovery process, with the identity of the only witness against him.
Yeah, man. Basically, like shaping the culture, man. That's basically my purpose.
Gang members took substantial steps to carry out Welch's orders, but the murder never took place. On or about May 30th, 2012, Lizzie had a telephone conversation with Welch's, who was detained, in which Lizzie stated that he would provide Welch's with money to get a lawyer, if Welch's asked Lizzie to do so. The following day, on or about May 31st, 2012, Welch's had a telephone conversation in which he told Duhai, get that shit.
And what's the deal, man? Good looking out, man. Salute all the ones that's away and the ones that's here, you know what I mean? All the big dogs, all the real ones. But you know what I mean, y'all wanna work, we could work. Y'all gotta like reach out, y'all can hit my Gmail at grapestreettv@gmail.com. And y'all wanna work, interviews, like production type shit, we could work. But yeah, we could definitely do some intros and stuff.
In or about 2012, Lizzie received through the Conspirator 5 dozens of bricks of heroin.
We could do something. We could do that, or either work on another one. You know, throwing both in there. That's all I've been doing is basically working on production, artwork, and the clothing right now.
On separate occasions, Lizzie picked up the profits accumulated from crack sales for wax and key. In September, Lizzie posted a photograph.
I used to stay next to you. Well, the Wise Compton.
The phrase 100% great, the phrase what's up, and a hand making a New Jersey Grape Street Crips gang sign.
Yeah, we gotta work, man. For real. I can reach out at grapestreettv@gmail.com. Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
Because of his influence of the youth that they asked him would I mind sitting on the council and to help disintegrate issues. Through Baraka, they were able to establish an organization called SOS, which stands for Saving Ourselves. The city of Newark paid for tickets to fly to the West Coast to tackle the issues dealing with the gang culture in the city.
Yeah, for real. Like photos, you gotta have the right angles and basically like the right background, like. Yeah. For real. On everything. I remember, man. I stayed over there for a cool little minute. Tap in, man. Tap in for sure, man. Y'all can find me at Instagram too. At Roadrunner103.
Despite a constant stream of buyers entering the building at all hours of the day. Lookouts were paid by the defendants to alert them to any police activity coming onto the block from the OA
Like
access
the main focus on this shit is like if you putting out reactions or you putting out like reviews, you want to react to facts and you want to do reviews to facts, like real life type stuff. And basically what I'm doing is I'm taking like self-experience, life stories, and being around real live OGs and doing time on the yard, and I'm turning it into something positive, like basically giving the youngsters a blueprint on what to expect.
The heroin was sold in various brands, which were stamped onto the glassine envelopes that contained the heroin.
Good looking off top, man. You know, at the end of the day, like people don't realize it ain't really about gang banging. It's like what you stand for. You got people that stay in crib hood and place themselves around those people, and you know they get involved in the activity. And now you can't go over here, but it's bigger than that, man. Because you know, a lot of gang bangers, they complain about a lot of shit non-affiliates do or say towards the gang culture, but they not even rocking right. So what you expect if you putting out bad energy and people got the right to you know what I mean, place their opinion on what's going on. If your Crippin ain't right and your Damoon ain't right, you know what I mean, they gonna speak on it.
Man, I would say this slightly, we got one of the hardest spitters in hip hop in the building right now. I appreciate that. It coming from you. Well deserved, man. I mean, on the way here, I was listening to some of the freestyles, and it was like, God damn. I appreciate that.
Yeah, real shit. So like you see what I'm watching. I kind of watch, and I pay attention to a lot of dudes. I've been around for a long time. Like I'm 40 years old, so a lot of these cats I done jail with, did county time, prison time. You know what I mean? Went to school with, been in the streets with them. So I be seeing a lot of dudes get on these interviews and they be telling like false stories, giving themselves a boost, and they placing themselves in places that they wasn't at. Like they wasn't even involved in the stories, but they involved themselves in the story. That should be like war stories in the county. You can ask a motherfucker, you can say it went up, a blood and crip ride in the other dorm. You set it off, you'll hear somebody jump in, yeah, I was in there. She could be the main one that cracked it off. Like his face was a ghost. You won't even see him. Like people involve themselves in too much. And I noticed like a lot of people want some money out of the internet, so they trying to place themselves on the internet and jump in the trending shit, get into beefs and all that. But remember, everybody bumps heads. It's just real shit. Like a lot of people got a hidden agenda. You know, you meet a person that they positive and all that. I met a lot of positive brothers. You know what I mean? That speak that shit. That you catch them on their homies channel, chunking up their enemy hood with the middle finger and doing all that weird shit, like young nigga shit.
The person that killed us was someone you knew or just a random?
That shit really don't mean nothing.
Okay, and then right in front of you. Yeah, it's crazy shit like that. Like, words get transpired, you see shit happen, and stuff like that. You look up, they can read out, shit like that.
Like, I live in my surrounding neighborhood.
When you saw that, did you run instantly?
I don't live like in my hood, the heart of my hood. For the simple fact that, you know what I mean, when you try to make it out and do something different, and you got a familiar face around your community, like you like a main target. They don't know these other, and when you become a target, you have to kind of venture off. You don't want to be pulling up to your house, like, and your house is your hood. You know what I mean? Like you got to grow up sometime. You know, like you got people that want to stay in their hood, like, and that be the ones that like probably ain't been around or just start coming around or never lived in the hood. But if you trying to really get some money and stay safe, you want to live in your hood, not directly in your hood. And you shouldn't be placing yourself on internet videos that apply gang pressure for different people hoods, presenting yourself out there like that. Cause it's like, people see you and watch you all day, but at the end of the day, you like, you ain't watching them. You don't know what they look like. I know what you look like, bro. So I'm basically on here building some type of cold little platform. And I got a lot of shit going on right now. I'm investing in like the clothing wear, the production, a whole little team, man. Like start giving giveaways.
That pretty much what happened to you after you saw that. Was there any sort of therapy or anything of that sort? That's a
For
very
real.
serious situation.
Feel what I'm saying? Like you don't want to have to walk around with your kids and feel like I can't go outside and play in the front yard with my kids. 'Cause somebody gonna come through shooting. You know what I mean? Put my kids in harm's way. Like remember, at the end of the day, we all living for our kids.
You feel me? Somebody died. We do the shirts, we do the candle lighting, we do the, you know what I mean? Like, he was a good guy, you know what I mean? And then school goes on.
Real shit. You know what I mean? That's like that's part of your growth. Like you grew up in the hood, like we endured all that shit. So you be want to see something different. Like you be want to be able to walk to the store. You know what I mean? And ain't gotta be in a live shootout. It ain't that you scared. It's just like, come on, you want different sometimes. Like your hood supposed to be your hood, and your home place of home supposed to be where you got your peace at. Like straight up. A lot of people don't understand that. But yeah, I got like interviews coming up, and I'm finna start shooting a lot of interviews with real dudes. Like people I did time with, and people that's coming home and touching a positive basis. Like a lot of people, like they want to see the bad part, so I can get you any kind of interview that's in my hood. George Downs, I can get you any kind of interview, but at the end of the day, what's that gonna benefit me? Getting an interview and everybody's dissing somebody hood. I could get y'all OG interview, but you gotta let young niggas be young niggas. And that's the type of shit. I'm not trying to promote gang violence. I'm trying to show them something different. So my interview is gonna be a lot different than what y'all see on the internet and all the fabrications and how niggas get on here and boost themselves and try to act like they took number W's and they bypassed the L's. We gonna talk about everything from growing up in it, transforming from elementary to junior high to high school, jail, prisons and county jails, YA and all that shit.
Somebody doing other stuff. You feel like that's really how it happens. You don't got some other outlets to do other things. You know what I mean?
For real, man. That's real shit. Walk around feeling good. Take your kids to the park. Let them sit there and play. Like the bullshit you did in your past ain't got to come and hunt them.
You get mixed up in that.
Cool to go to the hood, turn up, know what I mean? Tear that shit up, and you could just tear ass and get on. You ain't got to, know what I mean? Worried about the police coming back for you or worry about they come back busting on you. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But you don't want it to happen to like where you like, damn, I walk outside and get shot at and all that.
And that's what happened. Like, I feel like everybody. I mean, that's what happened to me. I feel like everybody should have that little go through it.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's so many avenues to this, and it's so many ways. I can skin these stories off to you. A lot of niggas gonna, you know what I mean? Gonna be woken. Like when I start putting out all this shit, a lot of people might not want me to do it because it's a lot of stories that it's gonna get told. It might knock a little notches off a few people's names.
Before we even talk about that, how did the Rolling 60s even make it to the East Coast? Did you know that history? I mean, that's the any gang on the East Coast.
That's my whole journey right there, my boy. Spitting game, man. You know what I mean? State real facts. Let me say what I feel. If my kid get my hood, it won't happen. But I won't like it. I want to appreciate it, and I do anything I can to prevent it. But as far as like my kids gang banging, I highly doubt that. For real, that was a good move. Because when you do keep them right there, people praise your name, and you know, like if you got a son, they like, oh, you such and such son. Oh yeah, that's little such and such. You already giving him a nickname. They're giving them something to look up to, like some type of reputation. You get to cheat them out their life. They stop thinking about the education. They start thinking about, no, man, I want to be like my daddy. Straight up. So far as my kids gang banging, I highly doubt that. And nah, I wouldn't respect it at all. Because, you know what I mean? I look at my son like he's stupid. Because I done taught him all this game and he done seen me go through all this shit. You gonna go be from the same hood? You tripping. Yeah, real shit. But far as like, other than that, I'm on here spit game, man. We finna get paid on here. I'm finna work with a lot of people. If for some reason when I came on here, my presence was real strong, you know, I know a lot of people. And that YouTube partnership came fast. I think I got that like 2.5 months, 3 months. They just want what, $4,000 watch time, 1,000 subscribers. So it's easy to get to the money on here. Yeah, Hispanic. Yeah. You stick out like a sore thumb. You say it took you a year? Yeah, sometimes it take a little minute, like, and then you gotta watch what you post, cause you know you get them strikes, and it's a lot of shit you can't even really post on here. So I learned that shit fast, like all that copyright shit. Like it's a lot of copyright. You can't use niggas. Like when you try to do reactions, sometimes people got that shit set up to where they don't want to eat. So it's like they selfish. They might not even have the type of views, but you try to get both of y'all some exposure, and they put it to where you can't do their videos. Oh yeah, you on the Call of Duty? Yeah, gaming, man. But you get them views up fast with that gaming shit. You gotta start posting, like posting a lot. And then when you post a lot, like, you know, niggas be fucking with gaming all the time. You gotta start doing reaction to your gaming. Like, you know what I mean? Get a good Call of Duty match going and do your reaction of how and what he should have did. You know what I mean?
Okay, so at 18, when you go to high school at the time, so you come out of high school, and then you get up charge, and then you're in jail.
Man, life treat me good, man. I've been straight, man. Get to the money, take care of my kids, stay out the way, big. Fuck around with the homies, big. You gotta get yourself shit 2-3 days. I give myself 2-3 days fucked around the set. Other than that, I'm networking and trying to pull these moves together. Can't spend too much time playing.
Oh, so you did 2 years total? On that charge. Got it. Okay, so you're fighting for a year, they give you the 1 year time.
No, for real, I feel you like on the time like shit. Nigga like me got 4 kids. Oh man, I got different avenues to get cash, working and all that. But shit, that shit is hard. You gotta stay consistent. You gotta keep uploading, dropping them. And then you gotta drop what they want to see. You know, the hardest part is the editing. Cause you can make a video and upload that shit fast, easy. But if you doing editing and all that shit takes time. Yeah, you busy. It's like hard to get them increments when you got that many, man. Ain't too much time.
It's a whole nother world, you know what I mean? Ain't no boundary, ain't no calling when you want. That door don't open for nobody. You know what I mean? Like when that door
What they do, laying down, what?
you know what I mean? So it's a whole nother world. You know what I mean? Like you either gonna chest up and man up.
Man, that editing is a motherfucker. Like, you fuck around and put some, you fuck around and cut the video somewhere and then all that shit go forward, man, on the edge, they be hot. Yeah, shit, now the words ain't going with the mouth and all your shit popping up at the wrong time. Yeah, you gotta get it together, man. You gotta take your time on that shit. Like, I started learning, like, when you, like, do a reaction or review or video, you just gotta get it, cut it up, work on it, fix it up, make sure you cut all the bullshit out, and then put it online. When you put it online, that's when you go brainstorm, come up with that title, a thumbnail, and then you get the editing. You know, once you get the headline, it's over. But if you want to make good quality stuff, yeah.
The only people that talk about 23 and 1 like this, right? Is people that's not like mentally. You know what I mean? If you ever talk to somebody,
He's dope. He needs some forces.
On everything.
Some forces with this one.
Yeah, for real. When you fuck around and delete that shit, nigga be hot. I did that shit.
Look at his machine.
I did that shit, like doing something, working like 2-3 hours on some shit, and fuck around, hit that. I had did that shit when I put that shit in the files. I think I deleted all the videos of the old clips, and I pressed delete, and then I went to the trash and deleted that shit. When I went for upload, it wasn't there. Hot. I said, fuck that shit for a while on everything. I was like, fuck that shit. I ain't doing nothing. Had me hot, like. Or sometimes the audio fuck up. You be finished with a whole motherfucking review on everything. That shit crazy, boy. You gotta have. I just ordered the rest of everything, like the whole vlogging kit shit, the mic shit. I got a mic now, but sometimes my mic fuck up shit. I ordered the headphones, so I had to order the whole kit, the whole stand, all the lighting and shit, the backdrops, the green screen shit.
You know what I mean? This regular. This ain't this a nigga that ain't come home till the dude was 5 months. I mean, 5 years old, 6 years old.
I got a lot of shit though. Like coming up, like that's why I'm ordering all this shit. Time to start going in. That shit come fast. I think 'cause my watch time up, like so, the revenue's coming fast.
You already rapping before then?
You know, like I learned, a lot of people get the views and shit, but they don't get the watch time that come with it. Oh yeah, the M50. Yeah, that's it. That's the one right there. I'm getting all the shit ready, so when I start doing these interviews, you know, I just want to interview the right people. I could interview a lot of people. Everybody's been asking, they want to jump on the channel, but it's like, you know what I mean? They really ain't got no positivity about themselves. Like, I really want to just interview people that's like that been there, done that, or they got some type of big name, but they doing something right. Yeah, 800. It's worth it though. It's worth it. You gotta have all that, so your reviews, your videos gonna come out dope, like with the good lighting, the good microphones, and that's all you need. The good camera, like that camera view. Sometimes your shit start looking like fuzzy and not clear and all that shit, and the sun beaming in certain ways. So I went and got the little umbrella thing, all the shit blocking all the shit. So hopefully get ready. That shit crazy though. That shit take time though.
2 hours by herself. My papa on the machine. I'm doing it every 4 hours.
Ready to take off now.
Yeah, that thing.
I already
They
got
said
like
they
I
got
kind
some
of like
funky ones.
studied the album and everything, like
That
what they want you
they
to
got
put
like
out
the
and
long
how.
version, right?
It's just
Yeah, they
just
said
follow
they
that
got
them
they got
copyright
the
them
long
copyright
version, and it's
bullshit,
like a
the
big
copyright
thing.
claims, and you gotta learn where to get the music from.
Yeah. So I need to go to
It's best to like look online, and then they got a lot of copyright free music. You can take it and chop it up and do what you want with it. But I ain't doing nothing, chilling, blowing down, enjoying the fruits of my labor, getting ready for the week now. Clothes washing. I'm ready to get it in, get my week started, and get it over with again on everything. Oh yeah, I seen some of them. Yeah, that's all you need to get how your little music going and get your intros in right, like making like your introduction. I got a lot of them. I just like been making them and putting them up. So when I start switching, I have them ready. But I just been basically getting footage right now. I'll be getting a lot of like footage in my hood, like people doing different things and different people popping up. So when I get ready to throw all this stuff together, like a documentary type shit, it's gonna be like big, like. But I want to go like not just in my projects. I want to hit a lot of projects, a lot of different communities in the documentary, like touching bases on like the culture, man. Not them bullshit ass stories. How everybody want to be like, fuck this hood, fuck that hood. They did this, we did that. We want to talk about the real culture, like you know who made it happen, who made a change, who had a positive effect. What did you get out of the game culture? What benefit? You know what I mean? What benefit you get out of this shit? I be finding all type of shit on this motherfucker, but a lot of stuff stopped on the internet. I've been on here addressing a lot of, situations. A lot of shit look like it's shaping up.
Find some freedom. Compare your way there. Find the smartest mortgage for you on NerdWallet. Hey, my name is Jay. On the Elko Cafe, I started this business all off a hard time to thinking about take care of my oldest. Yeah, take care of my family and stuff. But yeah, everything is seated down to perfection, as y'all know. Yeah, come on down and support y'all local business, man. Whitney, it's your boy Elko Cafe. Yeah, I got it all going on today.
Make sure y'all run, man. Y'all gonna support L4 Cafe. L4 Cafe, man. Look it up on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can get cinnamon, banana pudding, Oreo, fruity pebble, and regular. It's regular flavor. I guess it is. Yes. And then you can get fruity pebble sandwiches. You can even order a waffle sandwich. Whatever you trying to get, man, I does it. The best. Come on, man.
Make sure y'all tap in. For L4 Cafe, if you want to watch, go and jump on Instagram and you get all the little details, man. But yeah, I'm finna check out for right now. I'm gonna go back live like in an hour. But watch Sir Jordan Dale, man. Y'all stay positive, man. Go check my reviews out and jump in the comments. Let me know what type of reviews and reactions you want to see. If you want to get in contact with me, make sure you hit me up at Great Street TV. GreatStreetTV at gmail.com. You want to find me on Instagram, Road10103. Road10103. But no, I mean, salute all y'all. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Take care of y'all kids. Take care of y'all family, man. Hug and kiss y'all mama. I'm out.